I hope you're right. So today I'm going to talk about something no one is talking about, no one ever says. But Lord has children, but they are of evil seed. If the Lord is Holy One of Israel, so who is evil seed? So that must be a mother. Let me read Isaiah 1. Passage 2. Hear, O heaven, and hearken, O earth, for the Lord has spoken, saying, I have begotten and reared up children. So Lord is physically the Father. I have begotten. It cannot be more clear that Lord is male parent, is the Father. They have rebelled against me. The ox knows his owner, and the ass his master creep. It should be the same as donkey. But Israel does not know me, and the people has not regarded me as a sinful nation, a people full of sins. An evil seed, lawless children, ye have forsaken the Lord and provoked the Holy One of Israel. So this evil seed in my Polish Bible is literally inequity. And it's better translation because the Bible says what will happen to inequity. It also says inequity is a woman. Let's go to Zechariah 5. So we are at Zechariah 5. And the angel that talked with me went forth and said to me, Lift up thine eyes and see this that goes forth. And I said, What is it? He said, That is the measure that goes forth. And he said, This is their iniquity in all earth. And behold, a talent lifted up. And behold, a woman. Just highlight that this is a woman. A woman. A woman sat in the midst of the measure, and he said, This is iniquity. And he cast into the midst of the measure and cast the weight of lead unto the mouth of it. And I said to the angel that spoke with me, Whither do this carry away the measure? And he said to me, To build it a house in the build her a house in the land of Babylon, and prepare a place for it, and they shall set it there on its own base. Let's go to Zechariah 3. And the Lord showed me Jesus, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and the devil stood on his right hand to resist him, and the lords, plural, lords, and the lords say to the devil, The Lord rebuke thee, O devil, even the Lord that has chosen Jerusalem rebuke thee. Behold, it's not this as a brand plucked from the fire. Now Jesus was clothed in a filthy raiment. Why is this situation all about? That devil accuses Jesus, but Lord chosen Jerusalem. So in my opinion, this is very obvious that the devil was the babyMomma, the evil seed inequity woman transferred to the land of Babylon. But Lord chosen Jerusalem. So how did it happen that Lord became a father to the children of inequity, to evil seed? In my opinion, it's like in the book of Genesis, where Jacob was like tricked by Leah that she was Rachel. Let me check. Genesis 28. Jacob served for Rachel 7 years, and they were before him as a few days by reason of his loving her. And Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go into her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a marriage feast. And it was even, and he took his daughter Leah and brought her into Jacob, and Jacob went into her, and Laban gave to his daughter Leah Zilpah his handmaid as a handmaid for her. And it was morning, and behold, it was Leah. And Jacob said to Laban, What is that thou hast done to me? Did I not serve thee for Rachel, and therefore hast thou deceived me? And Laban answered, And this is not done thus in our country, to give the younger before the elder. Fulfill then her servants, and I will give to thee her also in return for thy labor. So he was deceived, was deception by both Leah and Laban. And Leah did this, like she kept having children only for external validation. I'll just quickly find it. She was a liar and like a narcissist. For external validation, she was doing it. Let me find it. So we are Genesis 30. Zilpah, the maid of Leah, conceived yet again, bore Jacob the second son, and Leah said, I am blessed for the woman. We pronounce me blessed, and she called his name Aser. So this is very narcissistic motivation, like external validation. Reuben went in the day of barley harvest. That is interesting. Harvest season. Everything, what's important is happening on harvest. Leah said, It is not enough for thee that thou hast taken my husband. Will those also take my son's mandrakes? So this is false accusation, because it was other way around, because it was Leah who stolen the husband. So they were like living in a threesome, like in adultery. Rachel was forced into this situationship. She was the true love. She was, so it was before law of Moses, but it was against Lord's intention. A threesome it was one man and one woman to be supposed to live together, not threesome. What else about inequity? Isaiah 9:18. An iniquity shall burn as fire, so the babyMomma transferred to the land of Babylon, and shall be devoured by fire and dry grass, and shall burn in the thickness of the wood. And there's something, and the Bible says that house of Joseph or house of Jacob shall be fire, and Esau shall be stubble. Very interesting. Let me find this. We are at Obadiah. It's only one chapter. This book. On the house of Jacob shall be fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau shall be for stubble, and Israel shall flame forth against them. Esau was the brother of Jacob. But in some versions of the Bible, Esau is referred as to she. So I'm looking for this, which is titled as die. The pronoun is die, not she, her. Okay, maybe not make it too long. Okay, let me finish here. Cheers.